Hello friends, welcome to Sukaushal. I am Mamta. Today I come up with a case study on acquisition of Air India by Tata Group. In this case study, I am trying to explain the opportunities and challenges faced by the Tata Group after this acquisition. As on 27 January 2020, the government of India released the EOI to invite bidders, and the Tata Group placed the win bid for 100% stake in Air India, and the government on 27 January 2020 transferred its 100% shares in Air India to Tata's wholly owned subsidiary Talents. In this case study, we are trying to explain the opportunities and challenges faced by the Tata Group after this acquisition. So, before starting about this discussion, it is also important to understand something about and discuss about something Air India and about Tata Group. So first we start discussing something about the journey of Air India. Air India, it was founded by JRD Tata in 1932. In 1932, but in 1953, the government of India nationalized it and provides all monopoly rights to it. But after allowing the participation of private sectors in aviation industries in 1994, it starts making losses. And after that, in 2007, and government of India merged it with Indian Airlines, but after that also it continuously making losses. So government of India decided to privatize it, and finally on 27 January 2020 the government released the UI and the Tata group wins the bid and make acquisition of Air India. Now about something discussing something about Tata Group. Tata Group, it is a global enterprise founded by Jamsetji Tata in 1868. It is a multinational global enterprise founded by Jamsetji Tata in 1868. It is a multinational company which operates in more than 100 countries and in a different sectors. Tata Group is already operates in aviation sectors, and the current airline portfolio of Tata Group include Vistra and Air Asia. Both are joint ventures. Air Asia in India mainly focused on offering lowest fares, while Vistra is a more premium offering. So now Air India is also come back in the Tata Group hangar and increased its airline portfolio. As we already discussed, the Union government transferred its shares in Air India to Tata Sons subsidiary Talents along with control and management. And this transactions covers Air India Express, and the government's entire 50% stake in joint venture Air India sets. Now we discuss what are the main assets Tata Group get in this deal. Firstly, the group will get ownership of all key assets, all key assets of Air India, including lands, buildings, planes of worth more than 450 billion rupees. And besides it will also get control of 4400 domestic and 1800 international landing and parking slots. And the group will also have to retain all 12,000 employees for at least 1 year. Now come up on the main point. On the main point. What benefits Tata Group get from this acquisition? Firstly, Air India is a big international company which enjoy goodwill in international market. So Air India come up with a global brand recall and worthy assets, and also with bilateral rights to fly many countries in the hangar of Tata Group, which provide it a ready product to serve the international market. Second one is Air India have the ability to fly non-stop in to destinations like North America and Europe, because enjoy landing rights there. So Tata Group also benefited from this biggest competitive advantage of Air India. After acquiring Air India, Tata Group have three airlines. Those put Tata in a strong bargaining position with aircraft manufacturers, engine makers, as well as with suppliers and fuel companies. The next one is increased in the aviation space. Increased in the aviation space, the Tata Group now can pose a threat on its competitors like Indigo and SpiceJet. With this acquisition, the Tata Group will also have to access many slots and parking bases at a key airport, as the Tata Group get the benefit of trained and experienced human resources. And the acquisition also has the group leapfrog in domestic aviation space ahead of most of its competitors with a market share of 27 to 35 percent. After discussing the benefit and opportunity, we trying to elaborating some challenges and face off by the Tata Group for this acquisition. The first and the biggest challenge for the Tata Group is losses of Air India. The airline continuously making losses since its merger with Indian Airline, as we already discussed. The figure of its losses goes bigger and bigger every year. And in financial year 2021, its net liabilities exceeded its assets by approximately 58,000 crore rupees. And the next challenge is its competitors like Indigo also pose a threat for the Tata Group. The government of India make a contract with Tata Group for retaining the workforce for at least 1 year. So rationalizing the workforce is also a big challenge for Tata Group. Motivating these employees for better performance is must because it is a service industry, not a manufacturing one. But Tata Group lacks expertise in service sector except its hotel businesses. So for managing the airline, they need to hire someone expert and knowledgeable in the aviation sectors. The Tata have to introduce an airline CEO. This is also a great challenge for the Tata Group because outsiders mainly not prefer to come in India. And the another challenge mainly from competition's perspective is posed by Gulf Airlines, which have grabbed a large chunk in Indian market. Though though it is a challenging decision for Tata Group to acquire a loss-making enterprises, but if it managed strategically, then it can be prove a opportunity as a Tata get a big market share and a ready product to serve international market. And the Tata Group also have the capacity to induce funds in Air India for making it world class airline. For it, some expert suggest that the first Tata Group should merge all the three airlines in single one, and the second one is for making it profitable it should increase its yields by at least 15%, and it should rationalize the capacity by chopping off loss making routes. So this is a case study covered by me on acquisition of Air India by Tata Group. I hope you enjoy the session. Please like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.